What's up, guys? What's up, guys? What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Like, subscribe, hit the notifications bell so you'll be notified every time I upload. Uh, shit. What else can I say? What else can I say? Got a foot man. Got gout. If you guys know anything about gout, then you know it is what it is. Secondly, not a fan of this slate. Not a fan of this slate. Thirdly, you need to like, you need to subscribe, and you need to turn the notification bell on. All right, so you'll be notified every time I upload. All right, not one of my favorite slates. If you have any picks, drop them in the comments. Let's chop it up. Um, where am I stuck? Why am I stuck on San Diego Padres here? Just gonna touch on a few spots. Today looks like an alternate player props type of day, a prize pick type of day for me. You know what I'm saying? If you don't know about prize pick, they sponsor my channel. They'll match your deposit up to $100, 100% up to $100 using my promo code. That's right there in the ticker down there at the bottom. Uh, I'm getting ready to do a video, two videos, one for Thursday Night Football. Yes, sir. It's going down. Bills and Kansas City Chiefs, and a first look video for next week. All right, for week 2 NFL. All right. Like I said, don't have too much for the slate. I ain't gonna lie. We got 17 games today, and I don't have too much for it. I do not have too much for it. Okay. First game I want to talk about is man, Joe. I know I was looking at the numbers earlier. We got Tampa Bay Rays and Toronto Blue Jays. The game smells like an under. Um, both Springs and Manoa have a 28%, 28, 29% K rate versus righties. All right. So that's one thing, one point of information that I can give you right there. However, as far as outs, you can get Manoa's outs at an 18.5. He's hit this number 3 of his last 4 games, I want to say. And I'll just keep it moving. All right. Next game I want to talk about Philadelphia Phillies at Miami Marlins here. We got an over under 7 in the spot. We got Falter on the mound. We got Miami. We got Alcantara on the mound. Okay. Listen, man, I don't really target Alcantara, however you say his name. I don't really target his strikeouts like that. That's one thing. Number two, the game does smell like an over, none official for me. I mean, an under, but none official for me. Number three, we've been targeting Miami strikeouts versus lefties all season long, but you got to have what it takes. Does Falter have what it takes? Probably so. Probably so. I think he's sporting a 23% K rate. Let's see. I think he's sporting a 23% K rating along with along with along with let's see, 23% versus lefties and 20 versus righties. And lo and behold, I mean, um, Birdie, 30% K rate. Anderson, 30% K rate. Cooper, 30% K rate. Rojas, he don't strike out. LeBlanc, 25.7. Stallings, 20. Encarnacion better not be in that lineup with a 50%, 56% K rate. De La Cruz, 30% K rate. All right, so you couple that with the fact that, um, Falter, he like I said, if I didn't say it, I'll say it again. He has a high of 8 Ks on the season. He's hit that once. All right. He's pitched 5 innings or better in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 straight games. Uh, and he's hit 5 strikeouts in 2 of his last 3. And he only faced this team once. That was back in what, April? He only went 2 innings. So strikeout props say that's 4.5. I took it last night. Not an official play, but I took it. If you want to roll with me, roll with me. All right. On Prize Picks, uh, the strikeout sitting at 5. Uh, Man, it is what it is. You can take it or whatever the case may be. Do whatever, do I got to lean towards the 5 right there. If for some reason you think he could get, because see, I think that's where the value is at. I think him getting 6 Ks is a little bit more easier. I ain't gonna say easier, but I'd take him to get 6 Ks before I take Alcantara to get 8. All right, so I'll leave it at that. If I had to bet on this game, a side would be Philly. Houston Astros at Detroit Tigers here. We got an over under 8.5 in the spot. Houston Astros are minus 235 favorites here on the road, and I'm gonna see if I can catch. I'm gonna see if I can catch these Houston Astros on the streak here. See if I can get them to sweep these guys or whatever the case may be. That's one thing. So give me the money line parlays, run line straight. Going up against Hutchinson. Hutchinson will give up a few runs here, man. Don't get it twisted. But he's been okay as of late, man. I mean, he's been okay. I mean, he's given up more than 3 runs once this year. All right, twice. No, 3 times. I'm sorry. Let me see. Yep, he's given up more than 3 runs 3 times. But lately, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Last 8 games, 3 runs or less. All right, so that's one thing. Now, Brown, he will strike. He will strike you out. He will strike. This is be his second strike. His second start this year. I think he had like a 31% K rate in the minors, and then I think he just put some shutout. I have to go see. Maybe 5 shutout innings. Let me pull that up for you guys. Hunter Brown. 6 shutout innings versus Texas. 3 hits, 5 Ks. Okay, so this Detroit team will strike out. I think they are top 10 versus righties last 30 days. Don't quote me on that. But I'm not scared. The 4.5, the 4.5, I took that last night. 4.5, I'm taking that on Prize Picks, okay? So give me the 4.5 strikeouts, all right? Prize Picks and wherever else you want to look at it at. So that's a play for me there. And like I said, I like Houston in this one. It's going to be Houston and nothing. Money line parlays or run line straights. You don't need me to talk about Jacob deGrom, please, 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 please. And the Mets. I think his strikeout prop might be 9.5. Yes, please. I'm gonna take a stab at least on Prize Picks for sure. It's sitting at 9.5 on Prize Picks, and where is it? I know it's 9.5 on the books. Yep, at a minus 148. There's just no value there right now. It's just no value there. Minus 148. Jesus Christ. He's going to end up getting there, though. I'm going to tell you that. Watch. New York Yankees at Boston Red Sox here. We got an over under 8.5 in this spot. Cole. We got Cole on the mound, and we got Cole on the mound. We got Pavetta on the mound. We got an over under 8.5. I got some interest in Cole strikeouts here. So I'll be doing a lot of alternate today because I'm not a fan of the slate, to tell you the truth. But yeah, one thing I will point out though, I mean, you'll get Cole strikeouts at what, 6.5? Can't talk you off of that. Boston, they probably packing it up, like they probably giving up. But this might be a game that they might want to step out for. All right, so you're gonna get Cole strikeouts at 6.5 and minus 150. And minus 170 on DraftKings. Then you're going to get his outs at 18.5. All right. Now, that's where I might have a little bit more interest at his outs at 18.5. That means he has to go into the 6th inning and 7th inning and give us 1 out. All right. That's something that's doable. He's hit this number in 3 straight games. Uh, Last time he pitched versus this team, he had 12 strikeouts. All right, so all those numbers are in play. I think I'll be looking at that. Now he does have a few stalkers in here. You know what I'm saying? One he got one stalker in here by the name of he's got a stalker in here by the name of Rafael Devers, who just got 7 hits and C7 for 26 out versus Cole, but those 6 of those hits were home runs. Then you got JD Martinez, who has 2 home runs. He's 5 for 26 with 2 home runs. Then on the other side, you have Josh Donaldson has 3 home runs along with Stanton. He has 3 home runs. So there's a possibility there could be some home run derby today. You never know. Not gonna pick a side in this one here. Just pointed out some bats for you right there. Strikeout props, alternates, whatever the case may be. That's how I'm rolling in this situation. Let's keep it moving. Joe Ryan, the Minnesota Twins. Joe Ryan. I want to take a stab at his strikeouts, but I don't really want to force anything. I like to target his strikeouts at home. I slightly lean towards the over in his strikeouts. I don't know where they at right now, but let's take a quick peek. 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 5.5. I don't want to force shit today, man. I don't want to force nothing today. Milwaukee Brewers at St. Louis Cardinals. We got an over under 8 in the spot. All right. Now look. Milwaukee Brewers are on the road. They just been terrible, okay, versus lefties. They are terrible versus lefties. They're striking out at a like a 30. What is it? A 33? Let me see, a 30. They number 2 in the league versus left-hand pitchers away. They're striking out at a 32% clip. They batting 169. Montgomery's on the mound, okay? So I'm attacking this game in a few different ways, all right? On prize picks, give me the over on the strikeouts, all right? I'll take the over on the strikeouts and seizures, okay? If it's going to load up. I mean, like, come on, man. Give me a break. Jesus Christ, man. Give me a break here. All right, so listen. I'll tell you one thing. Caesars is the only sports book that lets you do same game parlays and add outs, okay? So I'm going to tell you what I'm going to do here. I'm taking the money line for St. Louis Cardinals, okay? Then I'm going down here, and I'm taking the I'm going to take his outs, okay? I'm taking strikeouts, rather, at over 4.5. And then I'm going to take his pitching outs at 16.5, okay? That means he doesn't have to even go into the 6th inning. All right? So that's how I'm gonna do that. That's the same game parlay for you guys. This is the only book that lets you include total outs, Caesars. And that's one of my go-to, you know what I'm saying? I love that about Caesars. Now, Montgomery, he's hit this outs prop in 3 of his last 4 games, including 9 innings versus the Chicago Cubs with 7 strikeouts. His highest strikeouts on the season is 8. He's not a big-time strikeout guy, but versus I think lefties, he's got a pretty decent K rate. Let me see. The thing about that is, will Milwaukee roll out all these lefties? But everybody in this Milwaukee's team has got a 23% strikeout rating or better, man. You got some out there with 45, 29, 30s and shit. And like I said, Versus lefties, Montgomery's K percentages is a 30. Let me see, 33.7 versus lefties, and then it falls down to about 20 versus righties. But he does have an 8K outing in him this year. Uh, I can't go away from it, man. So that's what I'm rolling with, man. That's how I'm rolling. St. Louis, man. Uh, this Oakland game, all right? Oakland, I don't have too much for this one, but I will tell you this: Texas Rangers versus lefties at home are way better than are way better than Texas Rangers versus lefties on the road. Okay, so they are batting 325 with a 963 OPS in the last month, 30 days versus lefties. And a big part of that is what's my boy name, man? Lowe. Okay. So Lowe, he's batting, I think, 323 versus lefties with a hair, maybe a hair off 1,000 OPS. I think he hit like 7 or 8 home runs or some shit in the month of August. So they do hit lefties well. You can look to bats here. You can look to some bats on the Texas Rangers side, man. I don't have a side in this from him, but that's some information that I thought I'd throw out there. Now we got Kershaw. We got the Dodgers at Arizona Diamondbacks over under 7.5 in this spot. Now I did take the 6 for Kershaw on 6 strikeouts for Kershaw on Prize Picks, so I'm leaning towards the over there. I'm leaning towards the over there, and just out of pure this Arizona team has not been striking out. Has not been striking out. You know what I'm saying? But I can only look towards the Dodgers in this game because that's just who they are. I can't bet against the Dodgers, man. I can, but I'm not getting ready to bet against them today. So that's one thing right there. I haven't even looked at anything as far as numbers wise. I probably can look at a pair of performance doubles. And see what I can get here. Because it's Dodgers or nothing for me in this spot. 6 strikeouts in the win for Kershaw is minus 115. Plus 115. That's where it's starting off at. His strikeout prop actually just went up to 6.5. And, there you have that. I don't know if I'm going to take that 6.5, but it is what it is. The next game I'll talk about is, this San Diego and Seattle game here. And this game does smell like an under here. I ain't even going to lie. You got Darvish on the mound, Seattle on the mound. Seattle does have some strikeouts in it, man. You know what I'm saying? So, Darvish, I got to lean towards the over. Just a lean towards the over in his strikeouts, man. 6.5 at plus 110 for Darvish. I got to lean towards the over. There's a few strikeouts in this lineup. I've targeted this lineup before. Rodriguez, 24.8. Haniger, 27.8. And Suarez, 32%. You know what I'm saying? Speaking of Suarez, he's been swinging a hot-ass bat lately. And, that guy has been, phenomenal. And, but, this San Diego Padres team, they on the road. They don't have many strikeouts in their lineup, and I really want to lean towards San Diego in this one here, but I don't want to get disappointed by anybody. Like I said, I can see instances where this game could go under, but none official plays for me, man. Nope. I'll be doing some alternates and shit, but hell no, not an official play. And this Atlanta game. Shit, I don't know, man. I think the Atlanta, if I'm betting this game, it's gonna be Atlanta or nothing. Looking for some get back here. They got Eunice on the mound. I think, I could officially lean towards Atlanta with Wright on the mound. It's Atlanta Braves or nothing for me in this spot, So with that being said, guys, peace out. I will take Darvish K's, man. 6 on Prize Pick? Yes. Yes, please. Thank you. And peace, guys. Have a good one.